Travis Wayne Goodsell, do I dare stay up later? I got another idea for a video. This is about how my departure from the church, being born and raised Mormon, going on 50 years, and no longer want anything to do with it, have a lawsuit against it, and I've been a critic for a couple of years now. Why my departure is far more devastating and damaging to the LDS Church than those who have been in a position of rank in the organization. For example, you'll remember Elder Hamula, who decided to just leave, and so the church excommunicated him. And they claim it wasn't for apostasy, but it wasn't for sexual sin either. And so we're wondering, well, then what was it? It was apostasy. And then the Native American Elder Lee, I don't know if some of you younger generation remember or know about him, but we older generation folks know about him. He got excommunicated because he kept pushing the church to give assistance to the Native Americans, and because he wanted to fulfill the Isaiah prophecy that they would blossom as a rose. And the church said, no, we're hoarding the tithing money, we're creating interest off of the money we hoard from all of our different businesses. We will not give charity. We are not a welfare religion, despite our welfare square. And so he was excommunicated, and then he was accused of crimes, whether that was a setup or whether that was him. Mormons love to claim that it's because he lost the Holy Ghost with his excommunication, therefore he didn't have the Spirit to guide him. Again, Mormons, the Spirit is different than the Holy Ghost. The Spirit is everywhere. We don't lose it. It's all around. Let me repeat for you my example. Here I am, breathing in the Spirit. Here I am, exhaling. Here I am, killing billions of spirit element. Here I am, breathing out the corpses of the spirit element. That's the Mormon spirit. It is element. We just can't see it. Thus, it is the basic elements, the gas elements of the air. That's the spirit. Also, there was Elder Matson, I think it is. He was, I think he was Swedish, and was an area 70, so he wasn't an actual 70 like Hamula and Lee were. But he also left, and that was big news. Oh, leader of the church leaves. And then Bishop Baker, Bishop left. And then, of course, it was big news when a bishop here in Utah, down in St. George, was also a cop, got busted for child trafficking, sex trafficking. And then, leadership in the church does not mean that you are intelligent in regards to Mormonism. That's one of the problems in the church, because the scriptures for the church, in both the Doctrine and Covenants and the Pearl of Great Price and the Book of Mormon, all teach that you rise up in priesthood, rank, and authority by being a more intelligent Mormon, gaining intelligence, the spirit that we slaughter on a constant, regular basis as we breathe. And so that's that's one of the problems I see with organizations in businesses where I've worked, is that the companies who hire based upon their buddy relationship rather than their qualifications to do the job, those businesses don't do well. And the church is failing now because they're doing that exact same philosophy, which is destructive for growth and progression. Blockbuster did it, and where are they now? And video's uploaded, or no, it's saved, so I can put this one up. But that's why my departure from the church is far more damaging and devastating for the church. It's because I am of a higher intelligence in regards to Mormonism. I know everything about the church, literally. And whereas these leaders, they didn't put much of an effort in. They may have gotten the position because of, Elder Lee, because he was a Native Indian, Native American, and so they, we need to promote the church as being pro-American Native, and tear Mormons away from the dark past of Brigham Young slaughtering the Native Americans. Just because a person has rank does not make that person knowledgeable in the gospel. And so even the prophets, they refuse to answer questions from members and refer everything now to the stake president. And then you have to go to the stake president. And so we all assume, you're a bishop, you're a stake president, you must be more spiritual, you must be more knowledgeable in the gospel. They're rich. That's the qualification. And so it's no surprise that there's lots of contradictions that get spewed around the church, lots of Mormon myths and all that. And that's why they're purposely destroying the organization with these bad policy decisions. And so having Hamula, Lee, Madsen, Bishop Baker, no big deal. Even John DeLynn, or the Christopher guy who found and translated the sealed portion and then confessed, I just wrote it. We all knew that, except for that one lady who was a descendant of Hiram Smith. She got fooled, and she got excommunicated as an old lady. Good night. We'll see about tomorrow what I'll do.